So glad you came to rock with me, rock with me. Make sure that you subscribe to Modern Diversity. Make sure you subscribe, guys, because it's going to be amazing. Amazing. So, topics up for discussion today. Of course, Jay-Z 444, H.E.R. Volume 2, and SZA, the Control album. Now, as I know some of you may be asking and wondering, how in the world do all three of them connect in some way? They do, because all three albums are dope in their own right. Jay's talking about some business stuff, some get your mind together and start doing what you gotta do type stuff. SZA, everybody's been talking about how they've been, well, for me, I've been hearing comparisons and saying like it's the millennials miseducation by the legendary Lauryn Hill, and her, like, I've been banging and rocking with her for since she's come out. And Volume 2, if you have not listened to it, you should definitely listen to it because it is a game changer. So everybody, make sure that you are listening and bumping 444, SZA's Control, and H.E.R. Volume 2. All three of them are essential to music catalogs for sure. So definitely. But once this is over, or while you are listening to this YouTube video, check them out now. So first up, 444. It's been getting so many different mixed reviews. Some people are saying, like, why should it take a rapper to come out and say the things that Jay's been saying in his music? Why should it take for him to come out and say it for people to start changing? But honestly, Jay's been talking about stuff like this for a while. It's just more relevant in the culture at this moment because more people, more millennials, and just more people in general are paying attention a bit more. More people want revolution. More people want change. More people want to do better for the black community, and so it's just relevant. And so I don't find anything mixed up or messed up about him saying what he's saying because he's been saying it. So that's just my opinion. Everybody has their own. I'm rocking with it. So in today's world, it does suck though when you think about it, that it would take for rappers to say something when it's been leaders in the community talking about the same thing he's been talking about. But because of the generation that we're in, it makes sense. To me, it makes sense. I mean, I've been on that kick for a while, but to the other millennials out there who aren't like me or my fellow comrades, it takes a Jay-Z or a Kendrick or the influential entertainers out there to say something. And it shouldn't matter who is saying it. It should just matter that everybody wants to make a change now. So all of that extra stuff shouldn't matter. To me, it doesn't matter. And to anybody else out there, it definitely shouldn't matter. Just appreciate that he's trying to uplift and get people to work on their legacies and work on business and getting their finances together and just coming together as a community. It shouldn't matter who's saying it. It should just matter that he cares. H.E.R. I told you about that earlier. H.E.R. Volume 2. Man, it's a crazy album. It's amazing from start to finish. As soon as you press play, you're gonna be feeling it. It's just that it's low-key one of the best albums, and she's one of the best artists right now, that's out at this moment right now. And so definitely check her out. She's on iTunes, she's on Spotify, all of the major places where you can download music and listen to them. She's there, so check her out. Now, a lot of people, she doesn't show her face. Like, some of us know who she is, but as far as an artist is concerned, her face isn't shown. She's she's anonymous. And I'm curious, do you think her being anonymous helps out with people wanting to hear her music, or do you think it hurts people wanting to hear her music? I mean, I feel like to me it doesn't make a difference whether I know who exactly what she looks like or not. For me, music should speak for itself, no matter whether you know the person's identity or not. I appreciate the music, and her music definitely speaks for itself. So I'm not bothered either way. But my question to you, though, should more artists care more about music and less about image? Or does the artist's image play a role in you buying their music? That's a really decent and honest question. So I'm definitely curious to see and hear you guys' feedback on artists that choose to be anonymous and not want you to see their faces and just let their music speak. Do you prefer to know the artist's identity, or does it not matter to you? Let me know. Comment below, send me a message, moderndiversity01@gmail.com, or you can message me right here on YouTube. I want to know what you think. I love to have conversations with people and hear their opinion. So definitely let me know what you think. Moving on to SZA, the album. Yes, girl, you did your thing. You did it, and I am here for it. It's music definitely for the millennials. Some people who may be a little bit out of the millennial bracket might still feel it, but it's definitely music for the millennials. Some, I've heard buzz about it being called the Side Chick album. People, come on. It's so much more than that. Elevate your minds, people. Elevate your minds. Some people, like I said earlier, have called it the millennials ode to the miseducation of Lauryn Hill. I don't find it to be anything like the miseducation. The miseducation is legendary and a classic in its own right, and so it's definitely not like that to me. I don't hear any similarities or anything, and I don't know if she was reaching for that. So I mean, but like I said, everybody has their own opinion. Everybody believes in something different, and so to each his own. I just know for me, I don't hear or feel any type of miseducation vibe. But sorry for the pause, guys. Reading notes and stuff, my bad. It's live. But sorry for the pause. However, though, in its own right, SZA's album is one of the best that I've heard in this music era. And so, no, not trying to take anything from her and her creativity and where she's trying to go with her music. That's not me. Never trying to take anything from anybody's creativity. As a writer, as an artist myself, definitely not. Because artists are sensitive about their shit. So, all in all, I am truly grateful for each and every one of you who took the time to listen to my first YouTube video. I've done a few minutes here and there on the live aspect of YouTube, but this is the first YouTube video. Definitely not going to be the last. I'll be doing it Every Monday, I will be posting a YouTube video with album reviews and interviews and coverage for different shows, events, tours, everything you can think of. Traveling up and down the East Coast, West Coast soon, hopefully, and internationally. That is the goal. So stay tuned, guys. And I had to, of course, my first video had to have Jay-Z on it. He's a legend. I love all the legends. Looking forward to Nas and a few others to come back out and bless us with their amazing bodies of work, because I know it's going to be crazy. Like I said, check out H.E.R, check out SZA if you haven't checked them out yet, and stay tuned. You can go to the site www.moderndiversity.me, and plenty more photos and updates to come up there as well. I love each and every one of you. Thank you for the support. Love and light. Kendra.